Greetings, I'm Chappers.
I'm the captain.
And recently, when I was in Norway, I had to ship over loads and loads of gear, and it was really, really difficult, and it cost a lot of money getting the gear through, you know, on the airplane, Ryanair, not a lot of room. And I
Ryan Lawley Air, he's got his own airline now.
And I said to Bia over a beer somewhere, very expensive beer, very nice beer, I said, I really wish we could just, you know, bring Kempers, maybe bring a little USB stick, plug in, and then you got an air rig provided by Kemper. Wouldn't that be cool? And he said, well, but do you think it would sound as good? And I went, I don't know. I've never profiled my amps.
And herein lies the premise for this video. We've been asked to do some sort of, can you tell the difference between a modelled amplifier and the real thing, or a profiled amplifier, as Kemper want to call it. And we haven't really ducked it as much as, it's quite a complicated, long-winded video to do. We've just probably spent 2 hours.
Well, we say we.
Yeah, sorry.
Actually, Pete Revere and Taylor have spent about 2 hours getting this ready. We've just been playing around, making videos and having a laugh and jamming and stuff.
So here's the idea. So anyway, this really, Rob's experience of flying out to Norway, doing one gig, and it costing an absolute fortune to take all the gear out with them, has prompted us to, this is half this video is because you guys want to see it, and half of it is because Rob wants to know if we can profile his Silverback into a Kemper.
But Silverback and a Red Dwarf, use one for rhythm, one for lead, have all the tones I want. Can I tell the difference? Is it going to be, can I go off and tour around the world using a Kemper and a USB and using my amps at home when I'm recording and, you know, getting them juicy valve tones?
So yeah, if you were watching one of the thousands of people that just watched the Facebook Live thing that I did, which I think you can still find on the Captain Anderton Facebook page, you'll kind of see us dicking around and general weird noises coming out of amplifiers as we profile different things. But now, for the meat of the video, in the other room here is a Silverback, a Fender bass breaker head, and a Kemper that contains profiles of both those.
And we're going to be given a lead.
Yeah.
And we don't know what it's plugged into.
They're literally, there's a long speaker cable running from this Marshall 4x12 into another room, and they're literally just going to unplug that speaker cable and plug it into the amps randomly. We're using the same, we've turned all the reverb off the amps, but what we're using is the same Boss reverb pedal in the effects loop of whichever amp we use. So the reverb is identical on all three amps. And Rob and I, we have actually no idea. We haven't sound checked this or anything yet. So it might be unbelievably obvious, or it might be impossible to tell.
So this is the Can Kemper Save Chappers?
That's a great title for the video. In fact, that is the title for the video. Can Kemper Save Chappers? Well,
we're going to find out. So I'll be starting with, so you got bass breaker amp.
Yep, so what that's the other thing
that
we should say is, of course, we've not moved the knobs even a millimetre. We've literally picked the setting up that we had profiled, walked the amp into the other room. We've used the incredibly handy knob guard on the Silverback to ensure that nothing gets knocked by accident. So this
I knew there'd be a reason for that at some point.
Yeah, this should just be it. So you're hearing, let me just think, on the Kemper then, we've presumably turned, I need to get a Revere yes or no. So we've turned the cab emulation off on the Kemper, right?
Yes.
Correct. So there's no cab, so
you're going to hear it all out of this, which is mic'd up.
Which is mic'd up, so you're not hearing any DI'd sound or anything like that. This is it. It's a powered Kemper, I should say. We updated all the software to the latest version.
If this works, I will be so incredibly impressed.
Yeah.
And surprised and happy.
Okay. So
and of course I need to go and get a Kemper.
Which one are we doing first then? Are we doing the bass breaker or the Silverback first?
We are going to be doing the bass breaker.
Okay, so the bass breaker, we profiled it as a clean sound with just a teeny weeny bit of grit.
Is he plugged in and ready to go then?
I have indeed.
Right, go for it then, Lee.
Okay, here we go. This is the first.
This is the whatever it is. Can I strum a chord?
Not yet.
I can't strum a chord. Can I strum a chord now?
You can now.
What What is it, Lee?
It's... well, I haven't heard the other one yet, but what I can tell you is I had a little bit of a preconception that the Kemper would have a micro delay, not an audible one, just one that you feel as the player, and this hasn't got that. But Rob, in fairness, you said if you put reverb on, you probably would mask
it would soften
that.
the blur of anything like that.
So do you want that guitar or this guitar?
Oh, well, I haven't played on that amp anyway.
So you tell me. I would say that feels like an amp and sounds like an amp, and the knobs kind of even just rolling it.
Kemper.
Yeah. What makes you say? Because there's something about the distortion being very, very minutely more compressed than I think an amp would be. But it's not what. If it is the Kemper, it's not what I thought. I thought the sound would be more realistic. In other words, I didn't think I'd be basing my judgment on sound. I thought I'd be basing it on feel. But now I think I'm basing it on... Well, I don't even know what it is. I'm
happy to be wrong, but I reckon that's a Kemper.
Okay, so we ready for...
Change over then, Bees.
Swap it over, Bees or Boo?
Okay.
So if we put our fingers in the ears, and then we can't hear any switching, clicking, or anything.
With your mummy, and your mummy.
Did you say that? Are you talking about my mummy?
Yes.
There you are.
Oh, wait, so you're now plugged into something else?
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I've got to be honest with you, tonally speaking, that is quite different and substantially more. There's much more bloom to the sound.
Low end?
Much more instantaneous bloom.
More low end. So a lot louder.
And there isn't that. In fact, turn it down just a smidgen, just so that we've got more of a level. And it isn't doing that unnatural distortion. So I've got to say that playing that has absolutely...
Well, what are you saying it is? What are you saying it is?
That's the amp. I would say the first one was the Kemper and that's the amp. And
Okay.
and the sound is quite different. For me, anyway.
Hello? What are you? Oh, it's so loud.
I know, it's still...
Guys, it's really, really
it's
too loud.
just a lot louder
It's
than
so-
what you
it's-
had before.
What it is it's really loud. How many watts is the Kemper?
600.
I reckon that's the amp, but I've got a horrible feeling I'm wrong now.
Really? Can I have
Yeah.
the play?
My
Okay.
pick. Use my pick. It's fine.
All right. Okay. I don't even think. Now that's weird because turning the volume down, the two have become very similar.
You were so
again.
convinced it was the gap.
With more power than.
I think
I think that's the amp.
I think that's the amp, and I think the previous one was the Kemper.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, I'm very impressed.
Now, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because I suppose ultimately, and I still go back to that, the feel.
We don't know yet. Don't do the. It doesn't matter if you can
Well,
tell.
that's true.
Because one of them might sound the
feel,
sound
the
good.
feel is identical on the two. I honestly thought that I would. It's an indiscernible difference on the feel, which has really freaked me out.
That is,
I thought the
to
Kemper
me,
would be easier to.
I would
to
immediately
know as
think
the
that was a
player.
valve amp. So I reckon that's it.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Right.
But based on sound now, not based on feel.
Yes.
So swap.
Should we do the Bilversack, or are you going to tell us?
Do you want to hear it first?
I want.
Whether you were right or not?
No,
Yes. No, I want to know.
No,
I want to know. I want to know.
No, you have to do the silverback one first, because in case there's something that gives away about why one sounded different to the other. So no, you have to do the silverback one next.
Fair enough.
Oh, come on.
No,
You guys hold your ears then.
Okay, hold it is. Okay.
Be good.
Wait 1 second.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Oh, right.
there you are. The
Kemper.
plectrum. There you go. You sing straight away, do you? You can tell from the feedback, can you? It's the Kemper.
That's the Kemper.
Can you make it louder a bit?
Yeah, I can make it loud.
Because it's not driving the speakers properly.
Okay, hold on. Is there any way I can get reverb?
No.
I think that's the Kemper.
Well,
But can I just say, if I hadn't known I was involved in is it a Kemper or a Silverback, and someone went, there you go, I just go, that's a Silverback.
let me try. Now with the higher gain, I'm feeling more of that slight delay between picking and playing that I associate with the Kemper.
I'm not.
That's what I thought. Really?
No.
I think my brain is making
Yeah.
it. Definitely not down there.
When it was really low volume, I thought it was immediately a Kemper. When it was loud enough to move the speakers, I was like, now I don't have a clue.
It's individual notes up here that I think I can tell. The other thing that I want to do, which really I'm thinking again is probably a weakness of kind of all modelers, is literally what does it do with the volume down here? You know, a valve amplifier
try it.
shouldn't unnaturally cut out at any point. It should
No, but
just
no,
get
no, that's
cleaner
not always
and
true.
cleaner.
Not always true.
Really?
Sometimes the volume on a guitar can be wired in such a way that it does that anyway. It's whether it's a linear. Oh, that's a great clean. Okay, that's a Kemper. I'll tell you
I
why.
think it's Kemper.
I'll tell you why. Because
I
there's
haven't even heard the other one yet, by the way. You know,
There's way more low end in that than a silverback would provide. They've overcompensated by adding more low end to make it sound real. Therefore, it's a Kemper.
Sure, right. So can we plug over to the what we now are hoping is the actual silverback?
Sounds great though.
I got my first real six string. Work from five and dime. Played till my fingers bleed. Was the summer of '69. Okay.
All right, give me that. Give me that tings. Give me that tings. Give me that pick,
Bruh.
bruh.
That sounds great. If that's the Kemper, that's it. I'm convinced. Sell. That's it. Screw digits. Screw valve amps out. If that's
Can't even talk. He's so
If
excited.
that's the Kemper, then I'm on over. That
But I
sounds
think
great.
that's the silverback.
It sounds great. So let's hope it is. Just for the future of valve amplifiers, so old crotchety anti-progress people like myself carry on telling people valve amps are the best.
I mean, I think this is the silverback.
Robert's come in with like a smug look on his face as if we're about to just destroy our credibility. It's like, oh no! Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, I already said I think that is the actual silverback.
Can I play? Just
Yeah.
because I think it sounds great. That's a great sound. Can I borrow your plectrama?
What is it, Lee?
That's a real amp.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Okay, so
either we're completely wrong,
So-
or we're completely right on
now,
either front.
whichever way round.
Pete and Ruby, you should come in.
Yeah, I mean, if we're wrong, then that's. If we're wrong, then I'll be surprised. But even if we're right,
That's alright, we're not going to play for that anymore.
even if we're right, you can so see why so many touring professionals have decided to go down the Kemper route, because
Okay.
it's like it didn't go from like an unrecognizable sound, like a recognizable sound to an unrecognizable sound, or from a good sound to a bad sound. It went from it went from two sounds that were very, very slightly different to listen to, and even less, almost imperceptibly different to play.
Biggest
So anyway,
thing for me was the volume made such a difference. Right, bass breaker, start with bass breaker.
so what did we, just to confirm, we said the first one was the Kemper.
We
and the
didn't do that
second
thing
one-
we were told we said we'd
We
do
said
last
the
time.
first one was the Kemper,
Okay,
and
so
the
you
second
said-
one was the
Yeah,
real amp,
when we
didn't
did the bass breaker, yeah. You said the first one was the Kemper and the second one was a real amp.
And were we...
You were wrong.
What?
You were wrong.
So the first one was the real amp and the second one was the Kemper.
No
Yeah.
way!
Wow!
Yes way.
Yeah. And then the
The
silverback,
second one.
you've
you
just
were-
been playing through the Kemper.
No, you're wrong again.
No!
Both accounts.
No
Oh
way!
yeah, the kids.
Oh, no.
That's the Kemper?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy sh**.
Either it's just a fluke, or Pete, Tyler, and myself are incredibly good at making Kemper.
I've been selling you.
My... That is ridiculous!
I've been saying it.
That's the Kemper.
I was surprised myself, to be honest.
Mate, have you played that?
I haven't played it.
Play it. It just. Oh my god!
Oh, well, that's it then.
That's it.
I might as well open a fish and
Well,
chip
hang on a
shop.
second. It is 4:30 on August the 15th. The
And
day,
Kemper is safe chappers.
the day officially Valve Amp technology died.
Well, no,
I do apologise.
that's the first time I've got things wrong on a test. Ever.
And yet I was so certain that we
Yeah,
were
I was
right.
certain too. Play that. Play that.
I mean, you wouldn't. I know, but
You'd never know.
You did the feel.
I feel sorry for you
The
guys.
feel thing. Remember when we did this video at Stick's Place like 3 years ago when
Yeah.
Kemper first came out?
They've
And
updated the firmware.
They've
and the hot- yeah.
so updated because
Wow.
the feel was way more obvious that
Yeah.
one wasn't the real.
There's
deal.
absolutely no latency or anything. Like, you'd never... No, there's nothing.
So I feel I'm just full of then because all that stuff that I'm sitting there going, oh, I can feel it.
Yeah, you could have.
Wow.
That's a
Ah.
bombshell.
Dear Kemper, I would like a Kemper, please.
Me too.
Yeah.
Beer wants one as
And
well
me.
now. So maybe get in touch and we'll have a talk. And yeah, wow.
Double wow.
I
Amazed.
think Lee should just stock Kempers now. No amps
Yeah, that's
available.
it. I've closed the entire amp department and
Can we put reverb through that as well?
No.
So I can just hear it with reverb.
Yeah, of course.
I just
that's
really.
just freaked me out. That
I
seriously
can't believe
freaked
we
me
were
out.
both wrong. And I was really like, oh, that's the Kemper.
What I don't understand as well is why was the Because when you were turning up the volume, I was kind of thinking.
I was like, oh, there's way too much low end.
Yeah.
The Silverback can't
And I was
provide that
thinking
much
like,
low end.
oh, there's not enough volume here, so that'll be a classic solid state issue. And
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was like a valve
Okay.
issue.
Forgive the tuning, but I still don't know what I'm playing through. So there you go. I have been Rob Chappers.
And I have, just
confused.
still
Been very, very
still
confused.
blown my brain
I'm going to
away.
go now 4 pints of beer.
Absolutely, I need to lie down.
See you later.
See you later.
Can't believe we've just got a computer.
Can't believe we got that so right.
That is incredible.
Well, there we are.
Can I just say,
Gosh. I've taken my fingers out my ears now.
I can't do anything with my fingers in my ears. My fingers in my ears. Oh no! So. With your mummy.
Now that's weird. What? Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit and Susie got married. Should have known we'd never get far.